Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing a review of the 2020 Merida Big 9 3000. So the Big 9 3000 and the Big 7 3000 are Merida's medium to high range hardtails. They're both carbon, which means they're really lightweight. So this is actually my dad's bike. He's 180 something centimeters and he went with the medium size frame and the 29-inch wheels. So it's obviously a bit too big for me, but with the seat all the way down, I can ride it. Next we'll talk about the price, and this bike comes in at 2,500 Australian dollars, which is pretty expensive, especially if you're just getting into riding. But this bike does have some really nice features, which we'll go over now. So some of the key features of this bike include its weight. It comes in at just 11.45 kilos, and a lot of that is thanks to the carbon frame. It also comes with a 100mm Manitou Mark IV Air front fork, which also has remote lockout, which is a really nice feature because you don't have to lean over like this when you're sitting on the bike. And I know it doesn't seem like much, but it's a lot easier just to use your thumb right here on the remote lockout. It also has a 1x12 SRAM SX Eagle cassette and shifter, and the 1xs are really good because you don't have to constantly be looking down at the handlebars to see what gears you're in with the 3x7s, for example. The bike also has 2-piston Shimano hydraulic disc brakes, and you can definitely feel the quality in the brakes compared to, for example, a cable disc brake. Another really big plus is the 29-inch wheels. Because the wheels are bigger, it means that you kind of feel less bumps. The carbon frame and the weight is obviously a big plus, and the 29-inch wheels are also really nice. So far while I've been riding, I haven't had any problems with the gears, so I'd also count that as a pro. Another pro is also the remote lockout feature on the suspension, because as I mentioned before, it's just really handy to have. I think the brakes are also pretty decent, and they'll definitely get you. The Maxxis Econs that it come with are also really nice tyres, and I really like the noise that they make, especially when you're riding on the road. And I think the tyres are really good because when you're riding on the footpath or the road, they don't provide too much resistance because they have smaller knobs than on my Polygon Siskiyou T7, for example, which have big knobbly tyres, which do provide a lot of resistance. Another big plus is obviously the internal cable routing. It just makes the bike look really tidy, especially since it doesn't have any welds, so the bike just looks really smooth, and it would kind of get ruined if there was just cables running all down the side here. Now some of the cons of this bike is the suspension. I know it's 100 mils, which is a decent amount of travel, but the suspension seems really, like, the rebound is really fast on it, and I've tried putting the rebound all the way to the slower setting and it barely makes any difference. So obviously the adjustability, but also the quality of the suspension is just not up there with some of the other bikes. Now another con is the seat post. It's not a dropper, which are really handy to have, but it's not too bad. It's not really a quality thing. And another big con is obviously the pedals, because we've changed the pedals, but the ones that it came with were really small and your feet kind of slipped off the end like that. Your 3 points of contact, the grips, the pedals and the seat are obviously really important on a bike, and I think Merida could have done just a little bit better with making the pedals bigger or just adding some pins on them. So the grips it come with are pretty average. This is a customization here because my dad found it easier just to ride on the road with these grips, but the grips that it come with are, as I said, pretty average. The seat is also pretty average. It's not a pro or a con, it's just there, but a good thing is that it does match the colour scheme with the red highlights. So overall, I think Merida has done a pretty good job on the 2020 Merida Big 9 3000. I really like the black and the red colorway. I think it just makes the bike look really sleek. Overall, I would give this bike an 8 out of 10 because the price is quite reasonable, I think, for what you're getting with the bike. So thanks for watching this far in the video. I hope you have a good day, and make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.